shout out to Rachel. We're not making dirty jokes for the sake of dirty jokes.
Because that's just dirty.
That is just dirty. And we would like you to approve our channel. For those that don't know, Rachel is Brian's wife.
Click subscribe.
So please hit subscribe, hit the like, let us know what you thought.
She's awesome.
Rachel is amazing. Way better than Brian.
Right. If we could have Rachel in the podcast instead of Brian,
they would.
Yes.
Because she likes bourbon too.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of E=MC Bourbon. So we're all three together, which means we are still enjoying Birthday Palooza. When this
Still drinking.
Yeah. When this episode comes up, I don't know. I got a video edit and throw stuff out there. But the important thing, the thing that you care about is what bottle are we reviewing tonight? And that is Lux Row 12-year-old double barreled. So this is a distillery release. And if you go there, you might get it. Oh, wow. Chuck is zooming it in.
Yeah. Be careful with that bottle.
I would say, as you can,
my bottle.
One, it's his bottle too. He's been drinking a little bit, so that's why it was a little shaky, if you know what I mean.
Shaky. That was steady as a
I mean, to be fair,
track.
Finish that statement.
Yeah, and this will probably review after the video actually comes out, but we were trying to narrow down Chuck's top 3 because it's really, really hard. So we were looking at some old Fitz, Decanter series, and William Heaven Hill. I was the guinea pig. It was a terrible life sacrifice.
There's gonna be another blind next week, I think, and then stay tuned. We'll have the top 3 bottom.
Yep. Yeah. So this, back to what we're doing, this Lux Row 12-year-old, the reason we were interested in it is Breaking Bourbon. If you have not been to their website, definitely go. They've got a release calendar. They do tons of reviews, and they are really good and really honest on their reviews. I'll link it in the chat and everything with them. And they recommended this at 4.5, which they very rarely go over 3.5.
Never. Yeah, very rarely doesn't even describe it. Never.
Yeah. So when we went to Lux Row and we saw this, we're like, yep, we got to get it. No question asked. So Chuck, of course, bought a bottle. No question asked. Amazingly enough, Brian here, not being selfish, bought a bottle for his friend and didn't buy a bottle for himself. He's regretting that decision because he's leaving tomorrow, which is Monday, and they're not open on Monday.
So I might need to talk to that friend and see if I can negotiate.
So this is barrel strength, if you haven't noticed, by the fact that Chuck just about died over there.
I think it was a reaction to Brian.
I would say, so on the nose, I get ton of caramel, vanilla, honey, all those great bourbon things. But you do get the oak, so the age comes through.
Agreed.
All that, I mean, it's in abundance. It's like the normal notes. I mean, caramel, vanilla aren't uncommon for a bourbon, right? But it's the volume of that. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it, and I would say that's what really stands out on this one with the nose and the palate is just it's like those things that you look for, and it's at this level as opposed to this level where you would typically see those things.
It turns the knob on it. It cranks it up.
For sure.
And then on the palate, again, I'm getting vanilla, I'm getting honey, I'm getting all those notes you would get with a bourbon. It is an exceptional bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love the finish. The finish transitions into that baking spice and pepper. It lasts, it lingers, it's still there.
Yeah, you get that caramel and sweet on your nose and your front, and then it transitions nicely into that finish that that lasts for you, and the transition that it makes for the quality of the palate to that finish. I mean, it just transitions. I feel like so smooth from that phase to the next phase.
It's not like the in-laws where it's like you've overstayed your welcome. You need to go now. This finish is like, oh, stay here. It's okay.
Yep. Yeah. I'll go with that.
It's like a good book.
Now, to save Chuck.
Yep.
I'm
intrigued.
The having to send us samples.
Oh, so we're actually
We are
rate
gonna
this. Yeah.
legit
Thank
rank
you.
this.
Thank you.
Oh,
I mean, I'm already like a
because
quarter through this bottle.
I would say he has shared a ton of this. We had it the other night. We had it the night before that. We just keep drinking this because it is delicious.
This is the first time they've ever done something not self-serving. Go ahead.
The second time.
Excuse you.
Mostly Brian. Go ahead.
Thank you. Now we're back
Second
on track.
time. I did something else. I think one time.
Like when you two ate sushi in the car together. We can talk about that one
There
time.
was that time.
I Venmoed him back right away.
We had a moment.
It was for
It was nice.
It was
Very
for
nice.
a bourbon release. Acceptable.
Was it though?
I mean,
We were bourbon hunting.
to be fair, you got
Bourbon Humpty.
two
I don't know if it's a bourbon
Maker's
release.
Mark SE R2D2s.
Yes.
SE4 PR5.
Yeah.
2020 limited edition. If you can't understand their Star Wars speak,
If not, check the link above. Watch our review on it.
watch the review.
It's good
Absolutely
stuff.
get it.
Phenomenal.
Like,
yes. $60 well spent. Every time.
So the nose, I'm willing to go. I think a 4. I'm not going over a 4. You can't talk me there.
Oh, I'm going 4.
Just a 4. I mean, I guess I don't even
I
have
mean-
a say in this.
I don't know. Convince me.
2/3
You-
majority says 4.
You want to go over 4? I am.
That's 4.5 to me.
I'm willing to
That
listen
is
to arguments.
That's 4.5. I mean,
The reason I'm saying no,
what's the reason?
when you get the palate, it goes up. And the palate is.
You can't do that. Like
I no, because I know.
you can't rank
Yes.
the nose down to rank
No,
the palate up.
Precisely.
No, I
The
can't.
nose is the nose. The palate is the palate.
The palate is not a 5. The palate is a 4.5
I
all day
concur.
long.
But
Yes.
And
one
there's
is
an up.
separate
there's an
from the
up.
other.
Nope.
One is separate from the other. Like, to me, this is a 4.5 nose. Like, of all of the noses that we've tasted this weekend, which have been
Good
we've tasted
things.
some we've sampled some really good whiskey. This is 4.5 to me.
Good thing I got Brian on my side. It is a 4.
I'm open to arguments.
Get your
Out of
nose in
that
there.
out of that glass.
Wow.
Compared to this
Yeah,
one,
Brian did forget to
This
bring
is
his
the
glass.
Denver Lively glass.
Chuck is always prepared.
That's at least a 0.25 modifier.
Yeah.
It's good.
I
mean, that's as good of a note. Like, what are you going to give the old Carter
Yeah.
nose?
yeah. I'm okay.
4.5.
This is 4.5.
I'm going 4.5.
All right.
4.5 notes.
Yes.
I'm convinced.
Yeah.
So the sushi
Always be
boys.
negotiating.
The sushi boys have decided it is a
Sushi
4.5 nose.
Sushi and proud.
Sushi. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what happens when you spend afternoon
Yeah,
in
we're-
the truck together
we're,
eating sushi.
We're connected in
Yep.
a way that's
Only
There-
sushi can do.
Yep. So back on track. The sushi boys have decided
4.5.
It is 4.5 on the nose.
totally.
I'm willing to say 4.5 on the palate. No question.
Yes.
I'll go 4.5 palate.
Okay.
Yes.
Finish.
Finish.
I'm at a 4.
Yes.
4.
I
4.
think it takes it's a good finish,
Yes.
but it takes a step back from everything else.
I feel like I can find a similar finish in other products.
Yes.
The nose and the palate on this is what
Wonderful.
makes this stand out.
Yes. And just like a couple things we've talked about along the way, it's a roller coaster. Like the nose is here, and then you hit a peak with the palate, and it comes down a little bit. So yeah.
No,
little
I mean, the
it's still
roller coaster. That's
Obviously,
a
we're still
little
still
bit.
rating a 4 on them.
Yeah, a
on the
roller
finish,
coaster
so.
might be a little extreme here. I mean, it's just great,
Yeah, really.
a little more great,
Is that a good,
little less great.
That's that's not even a good roller coaster, right? Because it's like you're up
Yeah.
here, and then it's just like
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, if I were to describe this as a roller coaster, it would be like you spend like 10 minutes climbing, and then the whole roller coaster ride is just like at the top level,
that's kind of boring.
and incredibly boring.
but-
and then you go down.
That
to-
doesn't describe it. 'Cause
Excellent.
This is amazing.
So we went 4.5 on the nose, 4.5 on the palate, 4 on the finish. The value is 160. Chuck got really excited.
Sorry.
160 is what it costs at the distillery. If you get there, it is a distillery only release. If you find it,
Buy.
absolutely buy it. Like I think
Buy,
all three of us
buy,
absolutely
buy.
agree. Buy it. Brian is sad he leaves tomorrow and
Or I
they're
would
not
be buying one on
open.
Tuesday.
We're close.
So needless to say, he's gonna Venmo me some money and I'm gonna have to
Yes,
go pick
it
him
is.
up a bottle.
Don't tell Rachel.
Yeah. No, it'll be the future. She won't know.
I don't know when I'll be able to get it from you, but just knowing it's there
Don't tell her.
will make me sleep well at night.
And then uniqueness has got to be pretty high up there
yeah.
because it's
Right.
distillery only.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of a single barrel or something like that.
They're similar. Yeah.
Um,
Small batch. Four.
Four.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel good on uniqueness.
So the final review as far as what our recommendation is, if you come to Kentucky and you're going to Bardstown, obviously, absolutely, with the other things we reviewed, go to Heaven Hill. No question about it.
Yes.
But stop by Lux Row and pick up one of these because it is absolutely amazing and well worth your time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yep. If you, again,
Like NSYNC says, bye.
I mean, I don't know how we end on that.
Oh, I think we have to end on
Yeah.
that.
So once again, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit us up in the comments, let us know how we're doing, everything like that. And see you next time.
Stay neat.
Keep drinking.
Like NSYNC says, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.